You're muted, sir.
Hey, all right. I knew that. Good afternoon, everyone. We are ready for our Market Watch Mondays. We're going to go through the market. I'm going to look and see what I'll be trading this week. Make sure you drink your water. All right. So, but I do want to go over something real quick first for everyone. For everyone. Everyone that will be going into the PAM and getting their account started. Do want to show you guys the system so we can make it easy for you guys. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. Where are we at here? Share screen. Where do I want to go? So we do have a Trader Special K link tree where you can find everything that you need. So I want to show you guys that real quick and how to navigate it. And I want to show you kind of brief system, and then I'll start my timer. Because I won't include this in your 30 minutes. But I just want to make sure everyone's aware, everyone knows. You'll be able to go back, rewatch this at your leisure or anytime you would like. So let me go ahead, click here. All right, so the link tree is at specialk.biz. You guys should be able to see that on the bottom of the screen that's scrolling. And that'll bring you here, right? You click on this right here. This is basically you just want to go through and click the links. Real simple. So right here is our Discord. So we have an area there for all of our free members and people that are in the PAM. Once you're in the PAM, you're able to actually get inside of our Discord, and that's where the nuggets are going to go. That's where the nuggets are going to be. You guys know me. Anybody that's been rolling with me for a while knows I usually give out too much sauce. So I try to hold it back. But it's hard for me to do that because I'm just passionate about showing you guys and making sure you guys really get a grasp of this skill at some level and able to get in the market and make money at whatever level suits you. So if you click here, it's going to take you directly to our Discord server. It's going to welcome you. You're going to go in. We obviously have our disclaimer. All you got to do is check a box. Then we're going to go in. I'll have my team go in and give you access to certain channels in there. I'll show you that in a little bit. This one right here is just giving you the instructions. It's actually a doc. So let's go ahead and click on it. So the doc's going to come up. And we're just going to open it up. It opens up on your phone and everything else. So this gives you step-by-step instructions, only 4 steps to get started with the PAM. My advice is have your $100 already ready in BTC or USDT. That'll just make the process even smoother and quicker. All right. So that's already set up for you. Once you have the $100, just so you can access the PAM. And remember, it's not a monthly. There's no monthly on it. It's $100 a year. So I want to make sure you guys understand that. Remember, this is not an MLM company. We are an investment community, and we just want everyone to invest with us and reap the benefits with us. It's no fun if we're on the beaches by ourselves. So click on hands-free Telegram. And what this is going to do is going to send you directly to the Telegram. And you just want to follow the instructions there. I'm not sure if it'll pull up on my laptop or my, yeah, it will. All right, great. All right, so once you're here, it won't do it for me, but once you're here, it's going to give you instructions. All you do is click on plan. It's going to only one plan in there. And then it's going to give you the actual QR code and the actual chain to send your BTC or USDT. Give it some time after you send, so that way it gets all approved and everything goes through. Then you're going to click status. It's going to let you know what the status is, if it's been processed and approved yet. Once it is, at the very bottom, there's actually going to be, I wish I could pull up this photo, but I can't. Okay. But there's actually going to be a button that you're going to click, and it's going to send you into our paid Telegram. So everybody's in there is already paid up, and then that's when we're going to get you set up with your broker. So once you do that, we're going to get you the information for your broker, which actually you have right here. If you go right here, let's look at it one more time. We have it all for you right here, right here, right here, right here. So this is the link. You're just going to copy, paste it, and it's going to let you go and set up your broker. You go through KYC, which is really quick because it is a regulated broker. That information is really fast. These are just links to our Facebook group if you're not already in it and that type of thing. Let me close this out. Then we're going to scroll down. And if you are having any kind of troubles or any kind of issues, or you need someone just to help and walk you through the process, which we are more than happy to do, whether it's getting the crypto, which there are instructions in there. And remember, Chris, since you're on, if you go in the Facebook group and put in the comments specialk.biz, so everybody can copy, paste that and have it in their notes. Save it to their notes just so they'll have a reference point that they can always go to. But if you do need help, you can schedule onboarding with our team. You're just going to click on it. Hopefully. There we go. So gives you our Calendly. You're just going to pick the date and time that suits your schedule and fits in with the schedule, because we do have a lot of people coming in. So we are helping a whole bunch of people. You're going to select that time, enter your info, and I believe there's a few questions you just got to answer. Just make sure that you've already got your $100 and either you sent it over or you got it. So that way we can walk you through the rest of that process. And then we'll also going to walk you through setting up your broker and getting connected to the PAM. And remember, you're not sending money to anyone once you fund your broker. Remember, you got to fund it with a minimum of $100. All you're doing is connecting the PAM to your broker, so you can actually trade hands-free, right? So, and remember, in the emails, you're going to get a detailed list of every trade that happens. You're going to get a profit and loss every day that the PAM actually trades. So you definitely want to be aware of that. And the fact that you control your moolah, right? All right, so let's get to it. We went through that. Actually, let me go here. I do want to show you guys this. I say, why not? Give me 1 second, see if it'll pull up. Actually, it might be easier just to do it like this. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't switch. Sorry, I'm on my other screen right now, but I'm gonna move this over so you guys can see it. All right, so this is our Discord. It's actually the wrong one. There we go. So we're gonna go here. Here's where all the free stuff is. And I'll be adding stuff to this all the time, and I'm adding more and more tools and different things to here. I mean, when you guys see the amount of value that's going to come, a lot of you guys, even if you when you start trading with us, just to add on to your PAM, you're going to get a lot of tools. So even on your MT4, I'm going to give certain people something where you don't got to figure out your lot size. It's already on your chart. So it's just going to read the amount in your account, and it's going to give you your lot size. It's going to tell you your risk. It's going to give you all that stuff. So we got sauce. I'm just trying to tell you something. So here's your welcome. Rules of engagement. You're just going to click here, read and agree, blah, blah, blah. We have our testimonials. This is our main member chat where you guys can comment. Send different things. I usually communicate through here. I'll be putting in financial news, so you guys don't got to worry about a lot of that stuff. This is information on the hands-free PAM. All the same information is right here. Even the slides that we use, so you just have the information that you can read up on. So you definitely want to get inside the Discord pretty soon. Right now we're doing it live in the groups, but pretty soon it's only going to be in here. So I would get in there as soon as you can. Then we're going to start with all of our membership stuff. So the membership stuff, that's where the trade signals and different things are going to be. That's where all the sauce is going to be. So you definitely want to get involved with that. Let me close that out. All right. Now, let's get down to business. Let me start this timer. I think I might have gave y'all too much sauce already. All right, there we go. Rock and roll. So in the charts, this is US dollar. I just kind of highlighted this because this is that. That's that craziness, right? So, but when you rock with me, and I'm gonna show you something also to where you guys know I pretty much trade price action. I trade levels. I only use 1 to 2 indicators. But what Denzel say in Remember the Titans, just like Novocaine or something like that. Give it time, it always works. Yeah, pretty much. So what I do want to show you is the trade I called out last week, or I put out last week. I put it out a little later, besides the people that are actually in my mentee group. So we looked at the trade way up here, right? We waited for the retest. Let me actually zoom in a little bit more. And I'm on the 5-minute chart, so don't worry about trying to, I just want to show you the movement. All you need to know is the movement. That's all you need to know, right? So if I'm looking at a sale, price came back to our area here. I'm gonna show you this right here, just so you can get some thoughts.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. You're not
sharing. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Let me see. I don't know. I always got to change the screen. I'm giving y'all all kind of sauce, and y'all can't even see it. That's crazy. All right. So here you go. Like I said, area here. I don't know if you guys seen Jamar post in the group, but this is the actual trade here. So, so price came back to our area. That's what I wait for. I'm gonna show you. Well, I'm not gonna show you all that. Not here. You guys gonna have to get involved to get it, because there's a little secrets right up in here to where you know where price is going, right? So, but what I will show you is there is one indicator I do use. I paid from a mentor, paid a small price. I can probably get this indicator to you guys for $50 forever. So you only got to pay $50 one time. But no matter what the indicator is, it really don't matter if you don't know how to use it, right? So it's my job to teach you how to use it, and I'm gonna actually turn it on right now just for a split second. All right, see here. So it gives me all my supply and demand areas, right? Now I beat the indicator, obviously, and I'm gonna show you why in a minute. So let's say from zone to zone, let's just look at that. I'm gonna show you guys where I actually got in, right? So it's 250 pips. Bam, done data, right? But look what happens here. You see this red arrow. What is it telling you to do? Sell, sell, sell in same direction, right? And I want you guys to pay attention. It was Friday when I called this out, so just pay attention to the day of the week because that's important, right? Then we went 250. Then we went another 170 pips down here to another area here, right? Now I'm gonna show you some more sauce. I'm gonna show you the sauce. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm gonna show you all the sauce. And then we're gonna go to the news and see what we're gonna do this week. Okay. Let's see if it comes up. Oh, that's why I only have it on the sales right now. But what it does do is give you the arrows, and it tells you when to buy. When the market hits a certain area, hits an area where the banks like to do what they do. And I also want you guys to look up here. You don't got to worry about your TP take profit because they're right here. It tells you the exact numbers, right? So all you're doing on your MT4 is just copy and pasting these numbers. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 sales right here. And let's just talk about those. Let's try to forget about this major sale I did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So I grabbed all that, but let's say you got in here. Once price crossed over, came down here, it's 290 pips, right? That's one. Let's go up here. 290 to this area here. That's 260. So whatever that math is, that's a lot. So that's a lot of moolah, right? Now what I want you to see as price came down to this area that was already marked here, right? And once you guys are actually part of our sessions and you picked a membership, right? There's some sauce on US 30 that I'm going to show you. This is US 30, not NAS. There's a sauce on US 30. I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm just not going to go into detail on the sauce in a second. But as you can see here, came down to the zone. Look at this arrow. Price went up. Retracement here. Here is another area, right? So that's 2. I'm just one of them people. I like to see what it is. So we're looking at a move of 64 pips today, which I don't trade on Mondays. I trade very light on Wednesdays. My main days of trading is Tuesday, and my favorite day is Friday morning, on US 30 anyway. Friday mornings, we just get the bag. All right, cool. All right, great. So let's move out real quick. Let's look at the news for the week. So Forex Factory, you guys should have this on a thumbnail. What I typically do is what I'm going to do live with you guys is I go through the news and I write notes. Because essentially what I'm doing right now, when I'm looking at the market and seeing what I'm going to do for the week, because I already know my bias, I already know what I'm looking for, then I just wait for it to come to me, right? So there ain't no stress involved for me. There's no, not forcing things. I'm waiting for the market to come to me. I'm waiting for the market to fit my conditions that I like to see. I personally love when there's a lot of news in the market because that joker moves quick. Those are quick trades and quick bags, right? And remember, the reality is nobody wins 100% of the trade. If they say they do, you better run the other way. Something ain't right. Something ain't smelling. Let's go click down here to this week. It's going to highlight it for you. We talked about that last week. So here's the news for the week. I'm mainly looking at US dollar, right? So we got news Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're not worried about. Friday, GBP has a bank holiday. That's what the gray folder means. Red folder means high impact. And that's what I look for because indices run deeply. Gold runs deeply on the news. So it's my job just to be on the right side of it, right? So Thursday will be a big day. I can tell by the type of move, unemployment claims. So over here in your forecast, it's basically telling you what the smart people, supposedly, allegedly, what the smart people are actually, let me see if there's any, let me check out some comments, see if we got comments. Yo, I see you. I like the comments, man. But the forecast is going to tell you what the supposed smart people with the big degrees, what they believe it's going to be, right? So what we're looking for is the actual, and over here you have the previous month. So you kind of gauge and kind of see the type of movement. So let's say Thursday, let's do unemployment claims, which is always big because unemployment claims go to the strength of the dollar, right? Or the confidence in the dollar, right? So let's say this number in here, over here is red. Let's say all of these end up being red. So the number is going to be red, right? And let me see if I go to last week and show you. Yeah. So this is what it's going to look like, right? So you see the red, you see the green, you see the red, flat, right? So let's go to US. So let's say, for example, something like this, depending on the time that is coming out. If it's coming out at 5:30, it's game time, right? 5:30, 8 a.m., it's game time. So that possibly is going to weaken the dollar. So let's see, this was Thursday. Actually, that's US. I want to go to a dollar. See, the dollar was actually doing good. So we got green here. And remember what I told you, the relationship and correlation. I'm not going to say it again. Actually, I will. Dollar's going up. Typically, US 30, NOS, and gold are going down. And the same vice versa, right? Same thing if you look at the Canadian dollar too. Canadian dollar and gold have a correlation. So I'll leave that there. Let y'all marinate on that because that's half the battle, right? So we see this dollar's going to shoot up. It's obvious what I'm looking for, right? So that's the news, and I'm taking notes. So let me come back to this week, and what I'm gonna write down is Thursday. It's definitely a big day. So I'm just writing down the major impact days. So Thursday, and my favorite day is Friday. I like Fridays because the bag comes very quick. And it's typically a big move. All right, so got that down. Forex Factory done. You can technically close that out. Then I go to finviz.com, finviz.com. And this is just me at the beginning of the week. I take some time because this time right now that I'm spending at the beginning of the week, a day that I don't trade, is saving me a lot of time the rest of the week. So I don't got to sit in front of the computer all day. I already know what I'm looking for and I already know what's going on. I set alerts on the charts and just wait. Right? So let's go to maps. And what I'm looking at here is I want to see the performance, right? So I'd rather look at US 30 because it's only 30 tech stocks, right? Versus say a NOS 100, you're looking at over 100, right? So it's going to take a little more time for NOS to do what it does. NOS does move fast, but nowhere near like, in my opinion, it doesn't move like US 30. So let's go. I like to look at the week performance. So remember, green is great. Bright green like this is great. Red like this, not so great, right? But you can always go and actually look at these individually and see what they've done over the year and just kind of see a real performance. So I'm in the technology sector. Remember, it's broken down by sector, right? This is all a little deeper. We'll get into once we release a course next month. All right, here. Okay. So we're looking at these. We're looking at Oracle. This is for the week, right? So tech was good sector, but not as green as this. So when it's bright green, that means we run it, right? But we're still good. But there is some red here. So that's all I look at. That's all I'm really looking at. I'm looking at the differences. Sometimes I'll go over to the S&P, which is basically what I'm looking at now. And I'm looking at it, and I'm just looking at different ranges, right? Then I'm going to go over to CNBC. There's a nugget on this page that I'm not going to show you right now, but I'm going to just show you what I look at. I look at the news, right? Stocks, news, and everything like that. So I'm going to click on US. Unless I'm already there. What's going on? Yeah, I think. Actually, let me make sure you guys actually see what I'm showing you right now. I'm guessing you're probably not. So let me do the bam. All right, now you see it. So CNBC, this is FinViz, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Different color. This is off to the races color. This is we're running at a good speed, but it ain't this, right? So now we're gonna go. Let me make sure we're actually on this screen. Good. Okay, good. So CNBC, news and different things. So just look at kind of titles of things. And what you're looking for is just anything involving the dollar that could involve the dollar. I'm going to tell you FYI. I showed you guys a correlation of Bitcoin last week. So pay attention to Bitcoin. So we're going to go U.S. Revolution, Trump's. Let me see where I need to go here. Let me actually refresh this real quick. Now we're going to go. Here we go, right here. All right. All I'm going to say on the nuggets or the sauce that I will show everyone on the inside is pay attention to this area here. This area right here. This area right here. So the Dow Jones is what? US 30. NAS is what? Or NASDAQ is what? NAS 100, right? So we can click on Dow. Then I'm not going to say nothing else. But that's a little sauce you got to, you got to put a little work in to get this sauce right here. But I'm going to just leave that right there and move on, right? I'm going to just tell you there's a reason I know what direction to go with US 30. Besides looking at the chart. All right. Let's see where we're at with time. I think we're pretty good. 14. Yeah, we're doing good. All right. So then I'm going to go to the charts. Let me turn off the sexiness. There we go. First thing I'm going to go to is DXY. Remember that symbol, DXY, DXY, DXY. That is the US dollar. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pan out to a week. And all I'm doing is picking up data, just looking at data. I'm not looking too deep into it. As you guys know, most people that's traded with me, the key to my success is I keep it simple. The key to me training people and them doing well is I keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. So week trend, right? So we can count each one of these candles represents a week. 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks. Right. Bam. All right, cool. Then I'll go to the day. And we see what's going on right here. So on the day chart, we just crossed over the trend, and we'll just see what happens in the morning. I'll tell you, just looking at US 30 briefly. Let me actually, hold on. Make sure. Let me get back here. Make sure I got you guys on the right screen. There we go. All right, so you see it crossed over on the day chart. This is US dollar. I'm not necessarily looking too deep into it. What I'm looking at is direction, right? So I'm looking at what is the dollar doing. Came here, essentially ranged, accumulated, right? Broke structure, shot back up to our trend line, right? So let me actually put this on here. Let's go top. Let's go center. Let's go a little bit bigger. Let's go bold. Let's go black. There we go. Booyah. Okay. So that just lets me know this is a week, the 1 week trend line, right? Because all I need to know with the dollar is the overall trend. So I need to look at it at on a higher time frame, right? So you see it? See it? Great. All right. Then I'm going to just go down to the 4. This is the 4 hour. And we see what's happening on the 4 hour. The same, but currently. So me, just my own visual, I'm going to put the fib on it just to see where we're at. And if you're using fibs, I advise just my own personal preference. Inside, I'll show you how to change all these 2%. That's what you want. So you got to look at it. Say we took a trade right here at 0 or at 100 right here. Say we're taking a buy. It's kind of telling you the percent of growth of your account. So that was a nugget. So I'm going to just leave that alone because I don't want to show y'all too much right now. We just want to get into the market. So we see the move. We see the overall trend, but we see this retest area here. And it's coming back in this zone right here. And what I want you to look at real quick, I don't mind giving you guys this, is I'm going to put a box right here and just look. Let me put some shadows because I like the shadows, man. I like the shadows. We're going to do like this, right? So we see price come down like a magnet, came back up. Broke structure like a magnet, came back. Tried to run away. Structure said dollar, come on back down here. Came right back to this area, broke structure again. And guess what? Like a magnet, came right back to this area. So I need you guys to lock that away in your muscle memory. But it's the truth with just about everything, right? So that's the dollar. I do want to look at the 1 hour real quick. Okay. So what I'm essentially doing is creating my bias. Like, am I looking for buys or sales on US 30 for the week? Is what I'm looking at. And it's really that simple, right? So now we're going to go to US 30. And typically, until this area is invalidated by price, I never remove it. Because guess what? What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up, right? So why not catch it on the way up? So now we're going to go to the 4 hour. And I do want to show you guys something, whether you're taking buys, sales, or whatever. I just want to show you what US 30 has been doing. Let's actually go to the week. And all I look at the higher time frames for is my just looking for my own psychology. Like, I like to see the trends stronger on the higher time frames. I look for entries because you're going to get better entries on the lower time frames. So if you look from the start of the year, actually that's not even start of the year. That's way back in, let me see, April. It's 2014, right? I'm not telling y'all that sauce right now. But just look at it, all right? 4 hour. It's evident what US 30 is doing, what it keeps doing. So why fight it, right? Okay. Y'all give me one moment. I'm seeing some juiciness right now. Give me one moment here. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to do this. Then we're going to come here, coordinate. What time we got? Oh, we almost done, y'all. Go right. Here we go. So looking at that area. This is on a higher time frame. Okay. Then right now I'm going to put. Then we're going to put. Let's make it a different color. Let's make it blue. And let's go. Then this is what on the 4 hour. You notice our trade was at the top of the mountain here. I'm going to turn that red. Then we're going to get rid of that. As you guys know, I like clean charts. So now we're going to go to the 1 hour. Let's see, price. It's a strong area, strong area. Not going to go into the strategy right now. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So price is definitely setting up. The thing about the strategy that I use is whether the market continues or it begins to go, comes back to this area. The strategy accounts for that. So I'm able to get in. I can get in it coming back up to this area just to take it back down. Or I can, once it breaks this area, I can take it on down. So right now we're right in the middle. So I can see it coming back down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. So essentially, I'm just looking for price. I want it to come back down here, and then I'm going to take it back up. That's what I want to do for the week is what I want to do. So then I'm going to put this on. This is actually coming to the bottom of the zone. So I'll move that to the bottom. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys so much, but I'm not going to do it right now. So make sure you all get in the PAM so y'all can get these nuggets, get this sauce. Make sure you get in the Discord. So I'm really looking for price to come in this area. This is the area I want, right? That's for the week. Then I'm just going to write it. Not all week because I don't stay in trades like that. I'm a scalper and I'll explain why. My psychology and how my mind works. Me sitting in trades for a few days and all that, I can't do it. I go crazy. I'll be staring at my phone or staring at the computer all day. So what I do, I'm a scalper. I typically am going to scalp on the 5 minutes, but I'm kind of a hybrid scalper intraday because I can stay in the trade for a couple hours, just depending. But one of the key things I do is I manage my risk correctly, right? And as price or as the trade is going in my direction, I actually take some off the trade, right? So as I'm taking stuff off the trade, which there will be a training for that. Once you guys get on the inside, I'm actually securing the win. I'm securing the winning trade, but I'm also, as it's going, I'm securing the bag, right? So I don't sit here and wait, say we got in here and just wait for it to come all the way up before I take profit. No, I'm taking profits along the way, which there's a serious technique to doing that. But it's beautiful, 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 very beautiful. So let's go look at NAS real quick and then we'll hop off. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, I don't need to look at NAS because I already see the setup. Yeah, NAS is it's gonna be easy money in the morning. Jeez. So this is from last week, as you saw, right? Take profit here. So let's go ahead and get rid of take profit. Let's get rid of stop. I'm actually gonna move some things. We're gonna move in here. Oh yeah, I can't wait till the morning. This is already setting up for me. Setting up. So chances are I'll be jumping into NAS first. If it looks right. Just the way it's looking right now, depending on what move it makes during London session. But for the trade I'm looking at, let's go here. We're looking at about 270 pips, right? From zone to zone. It's typically what I run with, zone to zone. But along the way, it's 100 pips right there. We got another, let me see, we're here. We got the retester here. Breaker structure here. And it came another 100 pips. So it's 200 pips on that move. And the reason big thing I could leave you guys with is don't be greedy. In the beginning, take your 30 pips and blocks. Just take them. Because the reality is you can wait and get drawdown if you want to. I like to secure the bag, get the pullback, secure the bag, get the pullback, secure the bag. So if I end up taking, say, 3 trades or 4 trades, for example, 100 pips is 100 pips. The goal is 80 to 100 pips a day. 80 to 100 pips a day. Keep the repo man away. I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes. I see you, Nas. I'm going to look at gold for just a second since we are out of time right now. I know. I'm out of time. Ooh-wee. Gold is setting up too. Gold, I'm going to be very patient with. Because if you guys think US 30 moves, whew, gold is abusive. So, but you see what happened here. Came here. We have another area here. And you see it. And you see price come back up. Created this low, but didn't break structure. It's just continuing. So, that's another setup right there. But I'm going to be patient. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see where I'm going to be patient at. And you guys take a guess because I'm not going to tell you. So you guys can just kind of see where my mind is. And this is a markup of gold from last week. So, yes. So all this is still valid. So I'm leaving this here because I'm guessing this is a secondary trade that I marked up last week that's ready to roll. This is the one here. It happened. I just wasn't in it. So, all right, everyone, have a great evening. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. Don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we will be live. Let me stop the screen share. All right, we will be live tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Make sure you get all the nuggets, all the information about the PAM. Listen. A lot of you guys want to trade hands-free. A lot of you guys want to learn and learn. You guys want to, put your money to work, which is something I preach. If you're going to work every day, your money show better be going to work too. All right? Tell your money there ain't no free rides. We have opportunity here that we're bringing to everyone. That's hands-free trading Forex while you're learning and you're trading hands-free because you're involved with our PAM that's very conservative and you're growing over time. You're going to be trading live with me and learning as long as you're in it. So I'll be giving out nuggets information. So that way we're teaching you, while we're giving you a little bit of fish, we're going to be teaching you how to fish at the same time. So you don't want to just sit on the sidelines and wait. So everyone have a great night. Talk to you soon.